Hey everyone, it's Gem and Scrolls, and I am continuing part 3, the final part of the first week of my month-long cleaning challenge. And today I decided I was going to tackle something not so room-orientated. I have been meaning to go through all my Christmas stuff and pack it away nicer because I have, at the moment, one chest, one large tote, extra large tote, and 3 large totes, and it's just a lot of Christmas stuff, a lot of the small Christmas stuff, and I don't use all of it. So as I was putting things away, I pulled out the totes and I started a donation box. I actually have 3 donation boxes full of things that I'm not quite using anymore and are still good for anyone in need. And then that meant I was able to condense all my small stuff into this purple chest and in this extra large purple tote. The chest I packed up with all my ornaments, mostly tree ornaments, small ornaments, and the extra large tote has lights as well as my garland and some of the larger shelf ornaments, so to speak. On top of this, I still have my larger items that go into individual boxes, but it's definitely a step in the right direction of keeping things not minimalized, but just things that I would use, right? And even if I don't use all of them, I can rotate them from one Christmas to another. I do have 3 kids that I have to be able to give things to as they get older, so I want to be able to give each of the kids their own individual ornaments and things like that. And after I tackled that, I decided for the rest of the day I was going to work on laundry and dishes and just tidying around the house in general, because I have done quite a few activities this week. So because I've been doing almost one challenge a day, if not a couple, for the last week, I decided for January 7th I wasn't going to tackle a particular cleaning job so much as I would do my meal prep. This week I am prepping chicken kebabs, and I'll cook my side the day of. So to start, I'll have to marinate my chicken, chop up all the vegetables so they're ready to skewer, and the night before I will soak my my wooden skewers in the water before assembling and cooking them. My next prep is pork soup. I have a large package of ribs, and I divided the ribs in half, and I put the ribs 1/2 into a pot to boil and make a stock. I'm going to add various veggies and tomatoes for a vegetable pork soup. The other half of the ribs went into the oven. They will be cooked and then smothered with sweet and sour sauce, and I also make a pineapple rice with that, probably the day of. The ground meat I cooked up and added all the vegetables, and then I'll just have to add in a can of tomatoes or some form of liquid or cream sauce and cook my noodles to make a homemade hamburger helper. For this dish, it always changes. It sometimes is more vegetable based and sometimes it's more noodle based, and it's just dependent on what is around my house when making it. My last prepped meal is beef stew. For this one, I just put everything that I want for my stew into a large baggie. I'm out of my reusable heavy duty ones, so I just used a plastic one that you buy at the store. And this will go into a slow cooker with a bunch of broth the day that I'm ready to cook it. I'm probably going to put it on tomorrow so we can have it the day after tomorrow, but I haven't sat down to figure out what meal is going where yet. Most of these are just prepping them so that they're ready to go or started, and makes it easier the day of for cooking. And for tonight, as requested by the little ones, I will be making spaghetti and meatballs. So I cooked up my sauce while I was doing my meal prep and threw in the meatballs, but then later I will add in the noodles, and I'll cook those like when it's closer to supper time. That concludes my first week of my monthly cleaning challenge. Join me next week and we'll see how far I get before I say enough's enough. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to definitely make it to the end of the month, and then we'll see how the house is from there and see if I have to continue my challenge. Thanks for hanging with me today, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day. If you have any questions or comments, or you want to know anything, let me know, and I will try to accommodate as much as possible. Bye for now.